Hey legend, before we dive into the story, make sure to subscribe to my channel and support me. Thank you. I'd been with Mia for over 2 years, and we had this unspoken rule: Friday nights were ours. Whether it was a fancy dinner at a Chicago bistro, catching an indie flick at the Art House Theater, or just kicking back with pizza and a Netflix binge, Fridays were sacred. I'm Jake, 32, a graphic designer with a steady gig and a love for planning thoughtful dates. Mia, 29, is a marketing coordinator, always juggling work events, brunches with her crew, and spontaneous plans that seem to pop up like notifications on her phone. For a while, our Friday tradition held strong, but lately, it was unraveling faster than a cheap sweater. The first crack appeared 3 months ago. I'd booked a spot for our anniversary at this upscale steakhouse, a place we'd talked about for months. I was hyped, suit on, flowers ready. But Mia didn't show. At 8 p.m., she texted, "Babe, so sorry. Got roped into a work happy hour." Rain check. I sat there, sipping overpriced whiskey, feeling like an idiot. The next morning, she swung by my loft with a latte and a croissant, her signature apology move. "I messed up, Jake. You mad? Those big hazel eyes got me every time." "It's fine," I said, brushing it off. "Love makes you soft like that." A month later, it happened again. I'd snagged tickets to a Tame Impala concert, front row seats, planned months in advance. Mia was a no-show. Her excuse? "Totally forgot. I'm at a spa day with Jess. Can we do dinner tomorrow?" Another apology, another coffee and pastry peace offering. I forgave her again, but the cracks were deepening. I started wondering if I was just a placeholder in her packed schedule. The third time broke something in me. Last Friday, I was at Luca's, this cozy Italian joint in Wicker Park. Reservation at 7 p.m., table for 2. I ordered a glass of Chianti, told the waiter, "She's running late," and waited. By 8:30, no Mia, no text. I paid for my wine, tipped double for hogging the table, and walked out. At 11:45 p.m., my phone buzzed. "Babe, OMG, I spaced. Was it Sarah's karaoke night? You still up?" I stared at the message, feeling this quiet clarity settle in. I texted back, "No worries. Sleep tight." No anger, no calls, just done. The next morning, Mia showed up at my place with her usual, a latte, a bagel, and that sheepish smile. "I'm so sorry, Jake. Sarah's party was wild, and I lost track of time." "You mad?" I sipped the coffee, leaned against my counter. "Not mad. Just seeing things clearly." She laughed, already scrolling Instagram. "We're good, right? Oh, Jess is throwing a rooftop thing next Friday, but I'll cut out early for us." That was it. The moment I realized I wasn't a priority. I was an option, a calendar event she could bump for something shinier. "Actually," I said, keeping my voice steady, "let's hit pause on Friday nights." Mia's head snapped up from her phone. "Pause? What's that mean?" I shrugged. "Your schedule's packed. No need to stress about fitting me in. Let's make it easier for you." Her face cycled through confusion, then defensiveness. "Babe," I said, "I'm sorry. Don't be dramatic." But I wasn't being dramatic. I was being real. It's not about being mad, Mia. It's about what's working. And this? It's not. She left that morning, half convinced I was bluffing, but I was dead serious. That night, I opened my Google Calendar and deleted every Friday date night with Mia entry. In its place, I added, "Personal time, 7 p.m., unavailable." Then I did something for me. I signed up for a 10-week mixology course at a bar school downtown, every Friday at 7 o'clock. Non-refundable, locked in. I'd always wanted to learn how to craft cocktails, and Mia had never been into it. She called my interest in mixology cute but nerdy. Well, nerdy was about to become my new vibe. Week 1 of the class, my phone lit up at 6:15 p.m. "Mia, hey, Jess's thing was lame. Wanna grab food?" I texted back, "Can't. Mixology class tonight." Her reply was instant. "Since when do you do mixology?" "Since now. Every Friday. We talked about this." She called, but I was too busy learning to shake a perfect martini to answer. Later, she texted a string of messages. "This is so unlike you. Are you seriously mad? You're being petty." I waited till class ended, stirring a gimlet. "Not mad. Just busy. Good night." By week 2, I was nailing an old-fashioned and loving it. I posted a pic of my drink on Instagram. No caption, just the amber glow of whiskey and bitters. Mia liked it in seconds, commented, "Save me one." I didn't respond. That Friday, She pulled a bold move, showed up at the bar school. Surprise. Thought I'd join you. The instructor shook his head. Sorry, class is full. Next session's in a month. Mia pointed at me, flustered. But I'm his girlfriend. I shrugged, muddling mint for a mojito. Rules are rules. She waited outside for 2 hours, leaning against my car when I walked out. 2 hours, Jake. I waited 2 hours. I kept it cool. Nobody asked you to. I had plans. She softened, tried a new tactic. Fine, keep your class. But let's do Saturdays instead. I nodded. Sure. Let's see. Saturdays were a bust. First one, she was wiped from a late Thursday. Second, she had to emergency shop with her sister. Third, she just forgot. Each time, I filled my nights with stuff I loved. Craft beer tastings with my buddy Ryan, a solo visit to the Art Institute, catching a late-night jazz set. Mia's texts grew frantic. Why aren't you fighting for us? Do you even want this? I replied, I'm right where I've always been, Mia. You're the one not showing up. Then she went nuclear. An Instagram story, when you're pouring your heart into a relationship, but he's too busy playing bartender to notice. Broken heart hashtag love hurts. Her friends piled on, calling me cold, distant, a jerk. I didn't engage, but I did something petty. I posted a screenshot of her Google Calendar. Brunches, yoga, happy hours, not a single slot for me. My caption, priorities tell the real story. 27 events this month, 0 for us. It went viral in our friend group. DMs poured in. Bro, she's wild for this. No wonder you're checked out. Mia called, livid. Take it down. You're humiliating me. I said, it's just your calendar. Your choices. She deleted her story. I took mine down after an hour. Point made. By week 6, I was mixing craft cocktails like a pro, spicy margaritas, smoked Negronis, the works. I started hosting happy hours at my loft, inviting friends who loved my new vibe. Mia wasn't invited. She'd always said my hosting ideas were cute but boring. One Friday, she texted, can we talk? I'll wait at your place. Free after class. Sure enough, she was on my doorstep when I got home, looking quieter than usual. I miss you, Jake. Fridays feel wrong without you. I let her in, brewed coffee, not cocktails, keeping it real. She showed me her calendar. Every Friday marked, Jake time, do not book. I've kept it clear for weeks, she said. But you're never free. I nodded. I'm committed to my class. You know how it feels to be stood up now, don't you? She looked away. Yeah, I made you feel like that. I'm sorry. She admitted she'd taken me for granted, expecting I'd always be there, waiting. I listened, didn't argue. What now, she asked. I don't know, Mia. I'm not waiting anymore. If you want this, show me. Consistently. She nodded, left quietly. No tears, no promises. My mixology class wrapped at 10 weeks. For the final, we each created a custom cocktail menu for a guest. I invited Ryan, who'd been hyping my skills. Mia texted that morning. Congrats on finishing. Can we hang after? I kept tonight open. I replied, maybe. Let's see. That night, first Friday free in months, I waited. At 6 p.m., Mia sent an address. A speakeasy I'd mentioned loving ages ago. I showed up at 7 o'clock. She was there, early, sipping a mocktail, phone down, reading a book I'd recommended. You remembered, I said. She smiled. Trying to. Dinner was great. She listened, asked about my class, didn't touch her phone. Over dessert, she said, so what's next? I leaned back. We see if you keep showing up. No pressure, just consistency. She nodded. I can do that. She managed 3 solid weeks, then slipped, a can't miss, baby shower. But this time, she texted Tuesday, Friday's ours, but Lena's thing came up. Can we do Thursday? Progress, not perfection. We're not fully back together, just figuring it out. She schedules me in now, like her yoga or brunches. I don't wait around when she flakes. I've got my own life. My happy hours are a hit. Friends beg for invites. Mia joins sometimes, when she prioritizes it. The real win? I learned I don't need her to show up to feel complete. I'm worth my own time, shaking cocktails, exploring the city, living my life. Mia's learning too, not because I forced her, but because she felt what it's like to be the one left waiting. 6 months later, she's at an 85% show-up rate. Not perfect, but better. I keep my boundaries tight, my schedule full, my shaker ready. Sometimes, people change when they realize what they're losing. But the biggest change? Me. realizing I was never lost to begin with.